Uh, as you know, Caitlin Clark did not have the best start to her career. The first couple of games, she's had a total of 13 turnovers, and she's averaging 14 a game. Before everyone goes crazy, I want to say that look, Caitlin Clark just came out of college. She's still learning. She's not the most athletic or the quickest out there. She's an amazing shooter. She's an amazing player. Most rookies are not going to do well in their first season. She's doing a lot of things that she got away with in college. There's a lot of passes that she made. She could do a little behind the back, coming off the screen. Throwing little like no look passes and all this stuff, thinking that those passes would get through. Yes, she got away with a lot of that in college, but these are the look in the WNBA. These are the best players in the world. These ladies know what they're doing. They're bigger, stronger, and faster. And all that little cute stuff that Caitlin Clark was getting away with in college, it's not gonna fly in the WNBA. They're the best in the world at what they do. They know what's coming. They watch your film. They know all your tendencies. If you try to get cute, they will expose you. So look, I'm not worried about Caitlin Clark. She's going to be fine, even if she has a bad season. Let's take into account a few things. One, the Indiana Fever are not that good. The team is just simply not that good. If you've gotten a chance to watch them, which I have, you see that this team has a long way to go before they start contending. They're moving in the right direction with Aaliyah Boston, who was the Rookie of the Year in the WNBA last year, and then drafting Caitlin Clark. They're moving in the right direction, but this is still a young team. It's still a very inexperienced team, and they're just not going to be very good right now. Plus, you have to take into account who their first two opponents were. The Connecticut Sun were one of the best defensive teams in the league last year, and then you follow that up with the New York Liberty with Sabrina Ionesco and Breanna Stewart. They were just in the WNBA Finals last year, a game away from winning it against the Vegas Aces. So that's your first two opponents. Caitlin Clark, look, you're going to have a tough time. That's just call it what it is. But here's the bigger picture. Caitlin, along with this draft class, including Angel Reese, Camilla, Cameron Brink, etc., they're already changing the game. We just saw a video the other day. I think we all saw it at this point, being on social media, that the Indiana Fever were on a private jet, their own private charter plane, which is something that is crazy to think about. It's the first time you really see that with most WNBA teams. I can remember vividly when I was in the airport. I was in Dulles Airport in Washington, and I saw the Mystics there. They were checking their bags and waiting for the plane just like everyone else. And I was sitting there wondering, like, dude, that's crazy. Like, this is a professional basketball team. This is WNBA. Why are they sitting with us? They should have their own. They should have their own plane. But that's just been like the cold reality of the WNBA. But all that's changing now. You're seeing now WNBA teams are getting charter flights. Look, it's the Caitlin Clark effect. It's this rookie classes effect. And the other thing that I wanted to touch on that's important. Now a lot of people are starting to know the superstars that have already been in the WNBA who are going against Caitlin Clark. Alyssa Thomas just had a triple double. Yeah, that's a ninth career triple double. She's not new to this. Really good player. Always has been since her days in Maryland. I got to watch that up close and personal. Doesn't surprise me at all at this point. The girl who was guarding Caitlin Clark the other night, Dejanay Carrington, she's a bad defender. Really, really good. You're not gonna get a lot going on her. She's been a really good defender since she got into the league. She was ready for Caitlin Clark. She was ready to make life very difficult for her. And that's exactly what she did. She does that to a lot of people. Then we saw it the other night with New York Liberty. Caitlin Clark has a target on her back. We know this because she was so good in college. Everyone knows who she is at this point, especially players in the WNBA. They're not about to let Caitlin Clark come up in there and roast and have Caitlin roast them like she was in college. This is a rookie. It's a rookie. The veterans in the WNBA are not about to have that. So they're going to do everything they can to put a target on Caitlin to make sure that she does not feel comfortable at all. Now the credit to her, she's still been getting her shot off. She's been getting very good looks. Those shots are going to start falling as she continues to get used to the WNBA, and the turnovers are going to start cutting down. She had 10 turnovers in her first game, which is a WNBA record. Only had 3 turnovers this next game. So all that's going to get cleaned up. This is much ado about nothing when it comes to Caitlin's struggles, and more about the impact that she's having across the entire WNBA. We're going to start learning more about, well, more people who have not been watching the WNBA are going to learn more about these superstars. They're going to learn about Sabrina Ionesco. They're going to learn more about Breanna Stewart, Dejanay Carrington, Alyssa Thomas, We're going to start learning more about these great players that are already in the WNBA that may not have gotten a lot of attention. We're going to learn more about Kelsey Plum. We're going to learn about Asia Wilson. All these superstars that have been in here doing their thing for the past handful of years. More people are going to start learning about them and knowing who they are. And it's going to bring, and again, it's about growing the game and bringing more attention to the WNBA. That's exactly what Caitlin has done. That's exactly what Angel Reese has done. Camilla, Cameron Brink, this sensational rookie class that's come in, they're going to continue to do that. That to me is the win here when we talk about Caitlin. It's not so much about her struggles. She's going to get better. She's a rookie. You're going to have plenty of mistakes. You have to understand. She's going to understand that, okay, what I did in college is not going to fly here. I got to clean some things up, and she will. She's a great player. She knows how to adjust. But the big win here is the WNBA, because now we're starting to learn more about, well, everyone, more individuals, more viewers are going to start knowing who the stars are right now, and they're going to continue to follow this rookie class and how they grow. But you look at the Indiana Fever, like that arena that they were in the other night was sold out. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to get better, and I'm all here for it. I'm excited for the ride.